What if I told you could come up with any idea you desire? You could tackle any problems life would throw at you with just a few easy steps. Would you call me insane? Or there's no way this guy knows what he's talking about. I should be following way smarter YouTubers. I always hated not having the answers to everything or which direction I should go in life. Whether it's that new business idea you've been trying to come up with, how to generate more money, or something as simple as what's the best excuse I could tell my girlfriend for not going to the gym today. This video will uncover it all and how you can do this yourself in a short time. Let's get into this. Solitude. I want you to ghost all your friends, don't talk to a soul for years, and don't ever leave your house, not even for sunlight. Just kidding. Solitude is a method I use to come up with any idea or to fix any problems with ease. This is how to implement it into your life. I need you to get away from all distractions for a short time. Turn off all electronics, including your phone and TV. Isolate yourself from all people that may disturb you and take you away from the task at hand. I personally like to dim the lights, close the blinds, and to get into the overall ambience of the place. My favorite spot is my room. If you have noisy neighbors or family that are really loud, you could try playing nice music in the background or simply wearing earplugs. Grab a pen and paper or a journal and simply write at the top of your sheet what you're trying to accomplish or the problem you are trying to solve. Sit there, stare at it, think about it deeply in silence for around 30 to 60 minutes, and you'll be amazed at the things that you guys can come up with. Sometimes it could be pages of ideas or simple sentences, but other times, it may be nothing. I like to do this first thing in the morning when my brain is most active and responsive. Nowadays, people don't get that much solitude or time to think about their problems or ideas. They are too busy taking care of their kids, watching TV, engaging in social media, and when they finally have time to sit down and relax, their energy and their willpower is depleted. You will be amazed of the power of your brain. Did you know that J.K. Rowling used this method to finish the last Harry Potter books? She booked a quiet hotel room at the Balmoral Hotel to escape all distractions for around 3 days, I think it was. She said there came a day when the window cleaner came, the kids were all at home making noise, the dogs were barking, and she simply could not work. I needed to be alone. It's so effective that even the top writers are using this method to their advantage, and so should you. Number 2 is going for a walk. How many people actually take the time to go for walks nowadays? Not very many, and if you do, then you're ahead of the game, and you should probably join me for one. But no, we are not walking to the nearest McDonald's after, so don't even think about it. There's just something about being outside in the fresh air while getting a moderate form of exercise. If you could squeeze a 15 to 30 minute walk at least a few times a week or every single day, this will benefit you so much in the long haul. Not only does this give your brain a refresh from everyday work in life, it helps clear your head and improve concentration. Sometimes it's so good to give yourself a break and go for a long walk, and this is how I get my best ideas. Now, I find the best way to do this is without music and at night, at least for me personally. If you like walks in the morning, go for it. You'd be surprised on all the things you start thinking about straight away and how this can help you with your work and give you a different view on your everyday problems. Sometimes I'll even listen to peaceful music or nature sounds. This isn't always the best way to go, but it gives you a nice break from reality until you're ready to get back and tackle it. And usually once you go back inside, you have all the answers. Well, at least sometimes. Are you impressed yet? Let's keep going. Number 3 is visit different places. We all have our routines and end up arriving and coming home from the same places every day. When have you actually changed your surroundings? And was it long enough? One example I did when I had the day off of work and I was struggling with ideas, I took a bus ride going from town to town and looking out the window, the passing people. I mean, I promise I wasn't creeping these people too hard. And the beautiful sky, of course. I hopped on and off and walked along new sidewalks and towns that I've never been. Just by doing this and looking around could spark new ideas while getting that taste for something new and refreshing. Now, when was the last time you took a vacation? I know this is a step up from a bus ride. Well, it depends if it's a double-decker or not, because those are pretty fun. But if you haven't taken one in a long time, here is your cue that you should be doing it. Being in a new city or country will give you a whole different experience and outlook on life. And being away from all distractions at home. Are you able to do a solo trip? Even better. You can do whatever you want at all times and think about whatever you want. I plan to do a trip to Colombia by myself in December. If you have any ideas on places that I should be visiting, comment below. Moving forward. Number 4 is ask your friends and spouse. Your friends and spouse know you like no one else ever could. Why not ask them for helpful ideas or solution to your problems? If you've exhausted all these methods, then it's time to ask for help from multiple brains at once. The ultimate mastermind, one would call it. If I'm ever struggling with something, I can always count on my friends or family to help me out. You'd be surprised at some of the things they would come up with that you never would have thought on your own, especially if it's a breakup. This This is a big problem that people have to go through, and it can be devastating. And if any of you is looking for a date next week, I am available. Thought I'd throw that in there, even though we're on the topic of breakups. Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
but I gotta shoot my shot, right?
Shoot, he scores!
Getting another person's point of view on how you should be handling things and what actions to take can really give you some good pieces of advice and someone to talk to, especially while you're grieving. Like this video if you currently have a girlfriend and you bounce ideas off of her all the time. Moving forward, number 5 is research online. You better believe Google, YouTube, or Kevzalt's channel can help you generate ideas and fix all your life problems. And this is another smart method I hope you guys are doing. Nowadays, you can type in anything and fix most problems. Whether it's fixing that kitchen sink or using AI to finish your math homework so you don't get detention, or getting inspiration for a new novel you're writing. It's one of the best methods out there. For example, if you are struggling to come up with ideas for a novel, you can turn to writing communities and forums to connect with other authors and get feedback on your work. You can also explore online libraries or databases to find inspiration and resources for your writing. So let me ask you now, how many times do you pull up Google when you have a problem and don't feel like thinking when you have to? So many of us. And I'm guilty of this a lot. I'd be out with friends and maybe they spilled a drink on their shirt and they would say, Kevin, how do I get rid of this stain on my shirt? I'd be like, don't worry, man, just Google it. Before you know it, you have the fastest, most effective method for getting rid of a stain, just like that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out these next 2 and tell me what you think. And also let me know below if you still want to go on a date with me. But if not, comment below if you guys have tried these methods or have had success with them. I'd be super curious to know how they have changed your life. If you've had failure or success with them, let us all know below. Thanks for watching.